Hello, Eagles. The world looks scary right now, and we'll take a look at war and disease. I'm Phoebe.
That's right, but there is hope. I'm Gannon. We'll bring you that and more all this week on your Eagles Perch.
Today we'll start with the war in Ukraine. Each day brings more stories of death tolls, attacks on cities, and stalled negotiations. We also see the Ukrainian people fighting back. Often we can only watch from afar and speculate on the outcome. In these stories, we share some of those speculations from here in Olathe North.
Between Ukraine and Russia, Russia. Between the United States and Russia, us, because we're kind of the best.
So why is Russia better than Ukraine?
They're a much bigger country with a much stronger leadership. I want neither, but I'd have the Zelensky one because he's not Putin. I probably wouldn't say much. It would be hand-to-hand combat. He'd probably cry. Yeah, he would cry. That would be his response.
I think at the time that we are right now, we can't be involved. It's not our battle to be had. We might disagree with it, but I don't believe it's something we need to get involved in until they go into NATO territory. Just looking at how much we spend on military here in the U.S. And looking at Russia, they might have bigger numbers, but we for sure are superior when it comes to firepower. So I believe that we are stronger military as a total. When it comes to morals, yes, Putin is kind of out there doing it for himself and for his own power. Ukraine is there fighting for their homeland, so they have more at risk and they put more heart into it.
Why do you believe the Russians are invading Ukraine?
I believe the Russians are invading Ukraine because of two reasons. One, I believe it's Putin's plain ego that he needs to conquer more territory, but also I believe that he feels that he needs to create a buffer state as they did in previous to World War II by creating Eastern European bloc countries that were Soviet controlled as a buffer to any hostile activity towards the Russian nation. So I think he's doing it, one, for ego, and two, to create a buffer between NATO countries and Russia.
Do you think the United States will eventually get involved in the conflict going on between Russia and Ukraine?
Well, I know the U.S. is already involved. They're not directly involved with their military, but more in an indirect method by providing money and arms and guns and ammunition and more of an economic support. So I believe they're already involved.
Do you believe that this will escalate to nuclear war?
I do not believe it's going to escalate to nuclear war. I think that cooler heads will prevail and this will be resolved in terms of a more diplomatic and economic sanctions approach, I hope.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for the interview. This is Jameson Smith for Eagles News.
When it comes to disease, we've all lived through more than 2 years of dealing with COVID-19. Despite news of a rising number of Omicron variant cases coming from overseas, here in the U.S., our numbers are looking really good. More and more people are returning to our new normal. Kylie looks at one indicator of that return in the issue of mandatory masking.
Masks have been required from time to time since COVID has started. 83% of people believe wearing masks is still effective. Different types of masks are offered that have more safety features, such as the N19 mask. Masks are beginning to get taken away, and things are going back to normal with COVID rates going down.
Our mental health as individuals and as communities is more important than ever. One of the ways we are dealing with this is through our entertainment. In the world of video games, nothing is better than looking forward to the newest version of our favorites. Memphis brings us this report on a next-generation game.
With the recent announcement of the 9th generation of Pokemon, it's only right that we get the thoughts of some fans of the series.
I think it looks promising. I think it kind of... They're trying to go a different direction than the same formula to get more people interested in it, and I think that it doesn't look bad. It looks better than Sword and Shield. I think that a lot of them really liked it. I think a lot of people were not ready for it already, and I think that a lot of people were pleasantly surprised by like how good it looks and the new designs of everything.
No one's sure yet how the gameplay of this new generation will go, but we can certainly discover just how the fan base wants it to go.
Like, I wanna like a Pokemon Arceus type movement, where you have to dodge other Pokemon. I also like to be able to throw your own Pokeballs instead of like click a button. That'd be cool.
Overworld shiny Pokemon. They're more fun and it's less tedious.
Generation 9 is set to release in late 2022. So until that comes, all we can do is wait for more information to arise from Nintendo. I've been Memphis from Eagles Perch, signing off.
Finally, beyond our games is our music. Whether we listen on our phones, AirPods, or surround systems, music has been our great escape for years. Harper shares his perspective on our music.
Marina, all capitals, because I don't know all of her songs, obviously. If you do, then you're a die-hard fan. But I just like the way that she sings and like how she puts specific meanings into her songs. Isaac Danielson.
What kind of music does Isaac Danielson create?
Broken. It's about this song. The song is about, from what I understand anyways, I don't know the actual meaning. The song, from what I understand, is about a girl who is so in love with a guy that she's willing to go ahead and look past all of his red flags, like beating her up and stuff.
I think I've seen videos.
Music affect your mood? All sorts of ways. I have multiple genres for if I want to cry and stuff, or if I want to be happy. Okay, Freaks by Surf Curse. Kind of like saying I'm a freak and I'm okay with that. Dandelions by Ruth B. Alien Blues by Wunderbar. However you pronounce his name. Wunderbar. Great song. Penelope Scott's Sweet Hibiscus Tea, and Rats by Penelope Scott as well.
Who are your favorite music artists?
So I really like Pierce Vale a lot, and Smashing Pumpkins, and and Ghost. I like Ghost a lot.
What are some artists that you consider underrated?
I would probably say Dawn, but like instead of the A, it's a V, so I don't really know how to say that. He makes, I think some of his songs are pretty popular, but like other than that, I don't think like a ton of people know him, and I think he should get like more awareness.
Are there any songs that have special meaning to you?
I really like Hold On Till May by Pierce DeVille, because I just like Pierce DeVille a lot because they bring a lot of meaning into their songs, and Hold On Till May is like about awareness, I'm pretty sure, about like it's just like awareness, like, you know, to keep fighting for yourself. I used to be a lot into like rap and stuff at first. I still am into it, but like, and then I had like a K-pop phase, which of course, like, I still listen to K-pop, of course. And now I'm more into like rock and like punk kind of music. Okay. I don't watch a ton of music videos, but I think the person who would probably make the the best music videos would be, like I said earlier, like Dawn, because I don't know, there's not a ton of like movement, but like they're like very beautiful images in it, and I think it's really nice to look at. Yeah, a lot of times whenever I find a song I can relate to whatever is happening to me, and then I don't know, it just helps a lot.
As time progresses, music changes and the population's music taste changes with it.
Goodbye, Eagles. Have a great day.
Have a good day. Eagle out.